Have you ever looked at an Apple product and thought, bloody brilliant, how did they do that? You see, most people, they look at the finished product, the shiny exterior, and they think it just magically appeared. They think it's all about some stroke of genius. Let me tell you, those people are idiots. Behind every iconic design, every seamless user experience, is a mountain of scrapped prototypes, brutal feedback, and enough creative sweat to drown a donkey. You think Steve Jobs waltzed in with the iPhone fully formed? Bollocks! It was a bloodbath of iteration, collaboration, and relentless pursuit of perfection. Lesson 1, what's that? You launched your app after one prototype? Amateur hour, are you having a laugh? You think this is a bloody picnic? At Apple, they didn't stop at 1, 2, or even 10 prototypes. They iterated until their fingers bled, until the design was so refined, so bloody perfect it practically hummed with brilliance. They understood that the first idea, hell, even the 10th idea, is rarely the best. Stop whining about timelines and start refining your work. Do you think Michelangelo carved David on the first try? No! He chipped away at that marble, day after bloody day, until it was a masterpiece. Your design deserves that same level of dedication, that same obsessive pursuit of perfection. If your first draft looks polished, it's because you haven't pushed hard enough. You've taken shortcuts, you've played it safe, and frankly it shows. Get back to the drawing board, you lazy sod. Push the boundaries, break the rules, and for God's sake, iterate until your eyes bleed. That's how you create something truly exceptional. Lesson 2. You think you're a design genius who doesn't need feedback? Ridiculous. You and your inflated ego thinking you're God's gift to design. Newsflash, you're not. At Apple, even the best ideas were poked, prodded and shredded by the team. Steve Jobs himself, the bloody legend, he welcomed criticism. He knew that the best work comes from clashing perspectives, from challenging assumptions, from leaving your ego at the door. Grow a thick skin and let others tear your precious work apart. It's called progress. You think a Michelin star chef gets it right on the first try? No, they have a whole kitchen staff tasting, critiquing, pushing them to be better. Your design team is your kitchen staff. Let them have a go at it, let them tear it to shreds, and then you listen. You take it on the chin, you swallow your pride, and you use that feedback to elevate your work. Don't be a precious snowflake, clinging to your precious design like it's the bloody Hope Diamond. Let it go, let it be challenged. Let it be broken down and rebuilt into something stronger, something better, something truly remarkable. Chapter 3. Taste can be taught. You're sitting there thinking great design is for the elite few? Wrong. Are you telling me you were born with no taste buds and you just magically woke up one day with the ability to appreciate a fine wine? No, you learned. You tasted, you compared, you refined your palate. Taste is a skill you build, like any other. It's about training your eye, understanding balance, proportion, color theory, the bloody lot. Study the best, test relentlessly, and for the love of all things shiny, stop settling for mediocrity. Look at Apple, look at Dieter Rams, look at Charles and Ray Eames. These weren't born with some magical design gene. They honed their craft through years of hard work and dedication. And you know what? You can too. You can learn to spot a poorly kerned font from a mile away. You can develop an eye for color combinations that would make Picasso weep. You can cultivate a design sensibility so refined, so exquisite, that people will be lining up to kiss your bloody ring. Chapter 4. Demo fearlessly. You're scared to show your half-baked ideas to others? At Apple, they demoed constantly, even in the early stages. They knew that the sooner they got feedback, the faster they could iterate, the better the final product would be. You think every dish I've ever served has been perfect? Don't be ridiculous, but I put it out there. I let people taste it, and I learn from their reactions. It's the only way to get real feedback. So gather your team, gather your friends, gather your bloody dog for all I care, and show them what you've got. Present your work, take the hits, and come back stronger. Or don't, your call really. But don't come crying to me when your design falls flat on its face because you were too afraid to get a little feedback. This isn't about ego, it's about improvement. It's about taking your lumps, learning from your mistakes, and coming back swinging. It's about having the balls to put your work out there and say, here it is, world. What do you think? If you've survived this verbal thrashing, congratulations. You might just have what it takes. You've heard the gospel according to St. Jensen, and you've lived to tell the tale. Now go forth and design. Create something that would make even Steve Jobs crack a smile. Now hit that like button, subscribe and comment below. What's the worst design flaw you've ever seen? Go on, give me a laugh. See you next time, you chaotic creatives.